Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about college applications. I'm a freshman at the University of Alabama, so last year I spent a lot of time applying to colleges. I definitely have a lot of experience with that process. I think I applied to a total of 12 colleges, maybe more, a lot of out of state, some in state. So I have a lot of experience and advice I'd like to pass down, and hopefully some of you will find this helpful. So yeah, let's get started. So just a little background so you understand where I'm coming from. For my college application process, I was very interested in going out of state, and I absolutely had no idea besides that what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted a small school, if I wanted a big school, where in the nation I wanted to go. I was very open to all possibilities when I first started my process. So I did start by reading the FISC Guide to Colleges. I'll link it down below. I recommend this if you're like me and you have absolutely no idea what you want. Most people have like a few colleges in mind or a region of the nation where they want to go. I did not, so this book was very helpful to me. This book helped give some differences between big and small schools and gave me some interesting statistics to help me look at the differences and determine what I wanted and what I thought was most important in a college. So, my first tip is to research the school's scholarship programs. So this was very valuable to me because as someone seeking to go out of state, it is very expensive. And the application process is also very expensive depending on where you're looking at. So I didn't want to waste my time applying to schools where I knew I wasn't going to get scholarships, it wasn't going to be affordable. That just made no sense to me. So in order to determine where I wanted to apply, I researched the schools, researched their scholarship programs, and just looked on their website for the automatic academic scholarships they give based on scores and GPA and things like that. And I also looked to see if there were scholarships I think I could qualify for and apply for that were maybe a bit higher standard but not the automatic academic ones, just to see if there was any possibility that I could make the college financially affordable. So just research the different scholarship programs, and that would really help you narrow down your list and figure out what's reasonable versus what's not, where you should spend more of your time looking at, things like that. Tip number 2, and this is a big one, submit early action applications. There is regular, there's early action, and there's early admission. Early admission is if you are applying to a college early and you know for sure, if I get in, this is where I will go, and you're making that commitment. To my understanding, this may vary, but overall, that's what early admission means. Early action, you are applying early, saying you have a lot of interest, and because you're applying early action, 9 times out of 10, you qualify for more scholarships. There are more scholarship opportunities for you the earlier apply. So always apply early action if it's an available option. It shows interest and it just gives you more opportunities. So the earlier the better. And so why not? My third tip, if you are planning to apply to a variety of colleges like I did, utilize the Common app. It is a great tool. It has so many colleges on it. You just do one application, and then there may be slight variations with like essay questions or things like that, and it'll let you know. But all those things that you put on your resume, all your personal details that you're gonna type in 10 freaking thousand times, with Common App, if the school you want to apply to is on there, you only do it once, and then you can use that same application for a whole bunch of schools. It's free, so why not do it through there if your school offers it and if you've already done it for so many other schools. Again, this is mainly a tip if you're applying to a lot of schools. My next tip is to keep a chart or calendar. Lots of schools have lots of different dates, whether it's early action, regular, scholarship deadline, essay deadline, different prices for their applications. So for me, I just kept a chart that said like this school is due November 1st, the like scholarships due December 1st or November 15th, Usually the early stuff is in that November, December area. Some may be earlier, which would be insane, but it happens. So if you keep a chart and calendar, it keeps you really nice and organized and keeps your things separated, because you're gonna be creating a lot of different college accounts and have a lot of different application websites you're using. It just gets very confusing. So if you keep one document with all your details, it's really simple to look at. It makes it a whole lot better. My fifth tip is you are going to be writing a lot of short answer questions, a lot of essays. Some are pretty basic, some are weird, but no matter what you're writing, even if you think, oh, this is just like a short answer, it's so simple, doesn't even matter, they probably won't read it, just have someone else proofread it, even if it's just your mom, because your eyeballs, after looking at a screen for so freaking long at the same thing, will not see the mistakes that someone else might. So even if you can't get like an English teacher to look at it, just have a different pair of eyes look at it, just proofread it real quick, because if you make simple mistakes grammatically, it just doesn't look good to colleges. So just having a different pair of eyes, proofread everything you write. Good idea. Yeah, because I made a lot of mistakes that my mom found, and I was like, oh, my bad. My sixth tip, like I said, you're going to be writing a whole bunch of essays, a whole bunch of short answers, and most of the time they come around to the same question, like, what's your experience? What will you contribute to the school? What will the school give to you? Things like that. And so just save everything you write. Some applications you're like typing it in, just open up a Word document, type it there, save it, copy and paste. This saves you if the website crashes, and it helps you to keep track of all your essays, because I copied and pasted mine a lot of the time and just changed out the different college names or the different programs, because a lot of them are very, very similar prompts. And you never know when you're going to run across the same prompt again, so you might as well just save everything you write so you have it all accessible. My seventh tip, you may not like this one, but it'll save you money, kids. Retake the ACT or the SAT until you're happy with your score. Lots of colleges, yes, they do look at your resume, they look at what you did in school, deeper things like that for more of their programs, but when they're first looking on an admission basis, the numbers they're going to see are your test scores and your GPA. And your test scores and GPA are what sets the borderline for a lot of scholarships. So if you're like on the borderline to like get that next best scholarship or to get into that program or anything like that, a tutor is worth it. That 1 point may make a whole lot of money's worth difference. It did for me. I retook the ACT 3 times, so if you're a junior, I recommend start taking it now just so you can improve your score as much as possible. I know it's annoying, but it helps a lot with scholarships. My 8th tip, some colleges may ask for a resume. When they ask for this, obviously ask someone about resume format. You can easily Google it, it's very simple. But my best tip is to give details. Don't just say your title or say what honor society you're in, or just give the year. Give details, give information. Say, I conducted, I managed, I organized. Use those key, I think they call them like power words, like words that show leadership and that you did something, and explaining specifically what you did. Because a lot of people are in a ton of different honor societies. So many people are in National Honor Society, but everyone does something different. So say like, oh, I work with this organization, or I did this, or I, whatever you did that makes you different, that makes you unique. Those details stand out on a resume, I believe, and help make your resume look more unique rather than just names and titles and dates. My 9th tip is to ask for a variety of teacher recommendations. Some schools may not ask for any, others may ask for 3. Some may ask for academic versus community service. So if you're just involved with a lot of different things, ask a variety of teachers that can give you different perspectives on what a great student you are, what a great service person you are, what a great leader you are, performer, sports, whatever. Just get a variety. Don't get 3 academic teachers. Also, ask your teachers for them early. Ask for them before you even know you need them, because then you can just have them on file and just attach it for whatever you need. So ask for them now, get them filed away, have them saved. They're great resources. My last and final tip is do not stress. In the end, it will all work out. It may seem crazy now. College may seem so overwhelming, so crazy, but you will find a college for you. You may not go down the path you thought you would. It may not be the college you thought you'd get into. You may not get the scholarship you were banking on. It may not go your way, but in the end, it will be the right way for you and it will work itself out. So just don't stress about it. Just take your time, take deep breaths, do everything early, do everything in advance. Just always be prepared and you'll be fine. So that is all my tips for you. I wish you guys the best of luck when applying to colleges. I know it was a very exciting time in my life, very stressful but very exciting, and I've loved college so far. I'm sure you will too. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below. I'm gonna be posting more college related videos as I experience more of college and have more experience and wisdom to share. So yeah, thanks. Wow, I'm so pale. I think that's gonna be my start. Do you like it? Small schools have had some interesting statistics. My first is to research maybe